Clunk, we're on, bro. We're hot.
Yeah.
Live
the boys
wire.
are struggling right now. We had a fucking night last night.
Yeah, that's
Let me hear about the night.
so.
We'll get into it. We'll get into
Yeah.
it. Should we talk about that for a second, and then we'll do the intro?
All right, guys. Maybe I suppose we could do that actually. So.
Well, I was telling you, I
what
basically gave
happened
you
was
Yeah, go for it.
we ran a podcast at. I'm fucking dying right now.
That
We-
place looks sick, though. I peeped it on the
Yeah.
store. Like, you said they had a music room?
Yeah, that's where we did the pod for the first one.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Flex.
My brand new Lulu shirt. Done.
No, I got Skib on Snapchat too, so I think he saw it just overnight a little bit.
And
Oh,
I
you
was like,
doubled up
fuck.
today.
Oh, we're running
man.
another one after this too.
Yeah, we're tripled
Let's
up.
fucking go, bro.
We dude, it's good to be like
Working.
ahead of schedule because we only drop one a week right now, but we got like a bunch in the chamber, so
Yeah.
and then we can focus on like more of the business end of stuff.
For sure, editing and
Yeah, well, he does all the editing. I don't do shit. I run our Twitter.
he just looks good.
Appreciate you, bro. But so we got Skib on the fucking pod today.
Yeah,
Skib,
boys.
what's your real name? Is it Wyatt?
It's
Okay,
Wyatt,
yeah.
Wyatt. Wyatt Wayne, bro.
Well, it's funny too because no one knows me by Austin. Like if you know me from like back in the day, it's
Hootie.
Hoodie. But see,
New friends know me as Austin nowadays, but
Hootie who?
it's kind of like a high school
Hoodie.
drunk fucking alter ego type thing.
Yeah, dude, you saying that right now, I'm like remembering more.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
I'm just seeing your name as Austin on Snap now that we've
Yeah,
been communicating.
I'm just fucking. I'm an old man now. I'm an old soul. 26 now.
26?
Yes.
25, dude.
For sure.
So, I'm told you make music and DJ or something. Is that
Produce, engineer.
Produce.
Not a DJ though.
Okay.
I never got down on a DJ set
on the decks.
okay?
on the decks, dude. I can't.
What's your DAW?
My DAW is Logic, bro. I rock with Logic. I mean, ever since like 17 years old, I just got a MacBook and it was GarageBand
For
at
sure.
first. You know, upgraded.
Before we get into music though, too, just a little background: where you come from, where'd you grow up?
All right, bet. Northeast Minneapolis is where my dad stayed, but I grew up with my mom in Blaine.
For sure.
It was Blaine.
Northeast is the out of all the places you could live in. Minneapolis is one of the nicer. It's like
For
it's
sure.
kind of like hippity dippity ish,
It's-
and all the bars are divey, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting too because where I live, it's like the front alley is nice. You know, all my neighbors been there for my whole life.
So you live in there right now, then Northeast?
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, so my brother bought it for my dad.
Nice.
And then me and my brother go half and half on the mortgage now, which is fucking
Older
tough.
brother, younger brother?
Older, yeah, but he's 29.
Keep you in
20
line? Keep you in
28.
line then, or what?
He tries, man. But
He tries.
You don't test me though.
he really doesn't fuck with me no more.
That's sad, man.
But I mean, he holds down the house and he's
Right.
got a little bit
If
better grip on his
I think
responsibilities.
if it would have been really bad, you probably wouldn't be living together. So
Yeah,
probably could be a lot worse than
and it's
whatever it
tight.
is.
You know, there's nothing thicker than blood, right?
Right? Exactly.
But yeah, B-Town, with my mom. But I was just back and forth, Minneapolis and
Mm-hmm. Then did
B-Town.
you went to school in Spring Lake Park, but
Park, dude, Panther gang.
like even in like elementary school, like middle school?
Yeah, Kenneth Hall. You guys familiar with Kenneth Hall at all?
No, I'm actually not super familiar with SLP, which is crazy. I've actually played hockey one year in
I'm
SLP
not.
when I was super younger.
You
Just
did.
randomly, yeah.
Word.
Long time ago.
We had sweet jerseys back then.
Those Panther ones, the red and blue
Yeah.
ones, yeah. I'm sure my mom still got it or something like that, but
And then progressing, high school, you know, Spring Lake Park, Panther gang. It was tight. I was like the leader of the football team. We had an
Hell yeah.
undefeated football team,
that's what's good.
junior, senior year.
And then you played puck.
I did play some puck. I quit when I was a freshman.
Same.
Grades, bro. Benson, like the coach.
Grades
just,
and fucking for me partying. It's
Yeah.
too much.
there was no way. Like the what do you call it? The athletic director, AD.
Mhm.
He didn't want me nowhere near the sports.
Yeah.
I didn't have that esteem, bro.
It's like that kid Skib's a fucking troublemaker, dude.
And I was.
I feel it.
So was I.
Dude, I was drinking since I was just thinking about this the other day, which is wild. Like 6th grade, I was getting drunk.
I think I tried a couple drinks in middle school, but I didn't start like really drinking until like sophomore, junior year.
Do you have any siblings? Any older siblings?
I'm actually I have an older sister that I have met like 3 times maybe.
Interesting.
But other than that, I'm the oldest of. I got like 5 brothers, 2 on my mom, 3 on my dad.
Word.
Lived with my mom my whole life, so I have 2 younger brothers and they're twins. They're freshmen in college, so
that's wild.
I was kind of bad influence, but my little brothers are all fine. I got 3 that are freshmen in college right now, so.
My older brother is a decent influence, but his group, he had a wild group, and this goes like 2013, class of 13. That's a different era.
I was 15.
Yeah, yeah. I was 14.
For sure.
Freshman in high school, dude. It's a different era. They used to bully people back then.
Yeah, well,
That's
I think
true.
the shitty thing about our situation is like the social media nowadays, like the cyberbullying, I guess you'd call it, is actually unbelievable.
It's different.
Yeah, dude, you just say whatever the fuck you want.
My freshman year, like first semester, I was the experiment. We had iPads, so as soon as high school started, I had an iPad, and I was like the first one ever to have an iPad.
I remember the iPod Touch in like 6th or 7th grade.
I remember my first time getting a fucking iPhone. Was the 3 or something?
Third iPhone.
I didn't have an iPhone until like the 6.
I was freshman in high school, and I was still at Andover. And this is when like fucking Poppy Jump and that fucking zombie game were like popping, you know? Those were the
Doodle Jump,
yeah. And
even the iPhone 1, it was tight to like have that beer that you could pour.
Bro, the lightsaber app, the lighter app,
dude.
like all that.
the Zippo app or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah,
you were lit if you had an iPhone.
For sure.
Could play music, like.
Now it's just standard.
I didn't have an iPhone until late. I was a late bloomer. I think I got like the iPhone 6 or something like that, and I fucking ran through like 3 of them from partying too much and being an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, that one's fucking broke in my pocket somehow.
But
For the
that's
people,
hard looking though.
For the people that can't see it, this phone is fucked up.
These are all we're recording on iPhones. If anybody's wondering,
iPhone 10, and that's a 13.
I think so. 12 or 13. I don't know.
This one.
This one's a number.
For sure.
It's up there.
So then,
It's up there, dude.
how old were you when you played for the Owls then?
So senior year of high school. So 17.
What position you play?
I was a center. I took face-offs. So I didn't get much playing time on the Owls. So I was a tiny kid, bro.
Yeah.
When I graduated, I was like 5'8", 130, soaking wet.
Was there a team called like the Flames too? They used to be like a team like in that same league, but I think they might be gone now.
Flames.
And they would practice also and play at like Fogarty and shit. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not recalling the Flames. I know there was the Energy.
That might be it.
After the Owls, so a lot of the Owls kids went to the Blaine Energy. Like Jason Roski was there.
Sure. And then wasn't most of the kids that play were pretty much Spring Lake Park and for St. Francis for the most part?
Yeah, dude, it was the outcast. It was the kids that didn't make the high school team because they were partying, and then you just play for the Owls with a bunch of 21-year-olds.
You play with Broman too?
I played with Jake Broman.
We're trying to get him to come on here.
Broman's
talk
sick.
About the DJing shit.
He was good, dude. Broman was actually like talented.
Dude, we still play pickup at like Hawk Ridge, and that kid's got
skills
silky
still?
miss. Yeah, dude, like
fucking silky miss.
Yes, sir. I played like well enough so I can still like kind of keep up, but
so my brother's in a men's league right now, Fogarty,
mm-hmm.
and he was never that great of a hockey player, but he still loves it.
Exactly.
And I went and watched that game, and bro, it's like the lowest. I'm not sure how the skill level goes.
Right. There's probably got to be some kind of a.
It's like I used to play in that shit.
Yeah, you do.
Like yeah.
So
It was slow, dude. It was fucking slow.
Hockey Finder or something.
Yep. That
Yeah.
thing with the green and yellow
white
jersey.
jerseys.
Probably like dudes crushing beers like on the bench. Or
Yeah,
like,
dude. I was 18 when I was playing that shit, and they're like giving me some beers and stuff. But
It's competitive
It's fun.
hockey.
I mean,
yeah, but like, there's been fights. Like,
Oh, I
I've
would
watched
doubt
fights
it.
happen and shit, and like, it's nice because you ain't gotta wear the shoulder pads. I was just wearing a half visor, just cooling it, you
Just
know.
pro shit.
And they're like, yeah, I felt like a pro out there. A bunch of old
Yeah.
heads, like 50s, 30s.
yeah.
I'm
Moving slow
18.
as fuck. You just burn them.
Yeah, I was.
That's what
I
I would do,
wasn't
dude.
like
I'm an
my
athlete.
cardio wasn't up there, but I was playing center, and I was almost throwing up. After
Well, when you're
my
center, bro,
fucking
you're
shift.
everywhere the puck is at.
Yeah,
You know what
man,
mean?
I was
Like,
in there. I was that goal scorer. You
If
know
I
that?
would do-
You know that move on fucking Chell
the
on the
Michigan?
face off where you like just go between their legs right off the face off. Like, you
yeah.
kinda just push
where
the
you just
stick
slap
forward.
the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was pulling some of those moves on these old dudes. Like,
Dude,
it was funny, man. It
as
felt
you should,
it
bro.
felt sick to like get the dangles in and stuff.
Watching that league, I was like, dude, I'll dust these motherfuckers.
Right.
I couldn't compete in that league.
So
It
it's
would
like
be unfair.
we're from Minnesota.
There's
I mean,
definitely some good
it's pretty
people though.
rare if you don't play hockey, like from
Yeah.
here. And even if you don't, you're probably like a fan, you know.
And I'm an athlete, bro. Pure athlete.
I used to.
My lungs
Still
aren't.
think that I can be.
My head thinks so.
The cardio's tough. Like, I always think I'm in shape until
Mm-hmm.
like I'll go to the gym and try to hop in a basketball game. I can do half court. You know, I can play a game 21. But
I was so bad at playing. Like I like watching basketball, but I was so bad at it.
I'm only good with trick shots in basketball.
I hoop. I get buckets.
So
3-pointers and farther.
so when you start making music and stuff like that, it sounds like you're pretty young. You got a MacBook when you're like 17 or something.
Yeah. Immediately dropped a song called "I Know Everything," which I think is tight because
We'll check it out.
I didn't know nothing back then, bro.
Right.
And I said, "I know everything. I know everything. I know." That song was just like to prove I could do it. I was
Mhm.
like, dude, I want to be a fucking rapper.
So still in high school then?
Still in high school. Actually, even so before that, do you know a guy Gabe?
I don't. Maybe.
He drove around a 370Z in high school. He was
Where do you go to school?
Spring Lake Park, but then
Okay.
he went to Forest Lake. He got in some trouble.
Sounds familiar, honestly, but
He had a little brother Zach, who
maybe if I saw him.
they're dope. They're good friends. But he had a studio. So when I was like a freshman, 8th grade freshman, he had a fucking apartment in North Loop, and
For sure.
he was in like a high building, and it was so cool to pull up.
Like
Like
a
he-
studio apartment.
Yeah, and it was just so sick. I would feel like a king. He picked me up in a 370Z. I'm a freshman in high school. We're going to the studio.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm a rapper. Like, this is at the time,
This is
bro.
what I
that-
want to do.
That was famous, right? That was like the coolest shit. And he was already like a senior. I was in 8th grade. He's a senior, and I'm like, dude, I'm the coolest motherfucker around.
Hell yeah. I was the same way when I was in high school too. Super cocky.
Right.
You know what I mean?
As you should be.
Right.
I was not. I just sold a lot of
Fucking hoodie,
drugs.
Okay, appreciate you, bro. It's Tony.
You were around a lot of drunks.
Nah, I wasn't cocky. I just sold a lot of drugs.
So you knew everybody.
Yeah.
It's bad for you. Tony.
Everybody knew me. I was making good money. It's fun.
Dude, that's a great way to network too, though. The game.
Yeah, but
Sketchy way
the
to network.
connection sucked. Like, nobody was like actually your friend. It was
It's
just
fake
like,
friends,
hey,
for sure.
They
where
just
the
need
where the
stuff.
drugs, man? Where the party?
They didn't have drugs.
Got you.
They didn't want you. They wanted what you had.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it was definitely an incentive to like have people come around me. You know?
And it feels good.
Oh yeah.
You trick yourself into thinking it's
You're popular,
you know,
man.
like real.
You got clout.
Dude, that is
Street
kind
club.
of a mind game of being that guy.
Yeah.
You know, there's,
I
that's an
didn't,
added
sell.
benefit.
I didn't sell drugs, but like I was like big party kid, so like go to like gatherings outside of like your city, and people be like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are," and then you get like cocky and it feels good. You know what I mean? But
Dude,
Yeah, you know
so
who I
many
am,
people
dude.
knew me, and I was like, I don't know who you are. I've never
It
seen
happens.
your face before, and it's
Dude, knocks on that.
it's just kind of
That's,
weird.
I mean, that's how it should be.
ass pick of the week, dude.
Yeah, that was,
Ass pick of the week.
Literally, I
Fire.
like stole that from Chatsky. I knew him a little bit in high school.
Chad. Okay, that's why that rung a bell.
Yeah,
Chad
yeah,
did
yeah.
that. Ass pick
I knew
of
a
the
couple
week,
SLP boys.
and he just take a
up.
picture, a selfie with a booty, right?
Well, I met him at some party in high school, and I followed him on Instagram, and they're just posting these pictures like
We got in
randomly
trouble
of just
for
like hashtag ass pick of the week, and with like
I'm pretty
girls
sure
in
Chad
yoga
did.
pants, and I'm like, that's fucking legendary. Like I'm
we
gonna
got
start doing
in
that.
so much. I got in so much trouble for that shit. I got punched in the face for
What?
it. Like
It happens.
Not just
Uh,
like school trouble, but like
no, like with
Real
the
life.
people, like the
What
people that were
they're just mad
involved.
because you had ass, bro.
I mean, there's reasons behind it. It's reasonable, but
Yeah, personal connections and stuff.
like there's just some people that were like, "Why'd you post that?" You know, like take that down. We're like, but come on,
As long as for me, most of the time the girl's face wouldn't even be in the picture,
right?
and I wouldn't tag them.
Yeah.
Some girls be like, "Why didn't you tag me?" Because I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like,
Do you want?
I mean, if you want,
booty tagged
but
Because it's anonymous. I'm doing you a favor, shorty.
gives you some clout.
did you have anyone in your family that like influenced you to do music, or was that kind of all on your own type thing?
Yeah. I have a cousin who like played guitar. He taught me how to play guitar like really young.
Hell yeah.
And we like did a song at my grandmother's funeral. And he
Sorry
played
to hear about
guitar, I
that, but-
sang. Yeah, thanks. It was okay, you know, it was
Yeah.
a beautiful time to
And
go.
you got to, as sad as the circumstances were, perform in
Yeah.
honor of,
my grandma.
Yeah,
and it was a
exactly.
beautiful thing. And that's like the first time I really performed. I was like, shit.
hmm
I always sang. Like I was on YouTube posting videos of me
Yeah.
covering Justin Bieber songs.
for sure.
Because
Man, you got one time on there.
no,
I remember when that shit dropped, I was like, low key,
I'ma
I
tell
don't
you
mind this
one
song,
time.
but I hate it because all the bitches love
Me,
it.
plus you.
I'm gonna tell you one time.
That shit was gas.
Shout out Beebs.
That music video too.
T Swift. T Swift was big,
Bro was
big
like
fan.
our age in a mansion in LA with girls and red Solo cups.
Right.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
come on, man.
Drinking waters.
Every girl loved
Kool
him.
Aid.
Getting like all famous like that all young though is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, but he turned out to be a good dude after some trials and errors.
I think he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Shout out Beebs.
That lonely song he just dropped is kind of sad if you think
Yeah.
about it. you
I
know?
haven't peeped it.
Is that the music
Um,
video where he's like looking in the mirror and stuff?
Yeah. Yup.
It's a good one.
Made of glass. Like your house is always made of glass.
Maybe I've heard it.
It's good. I'm
I'll
so
peep it.
lonely.
No, I don't think I've heard it.
Damn,
it's-
that's
I
pretty
relate to
solid.
it, dude.
Man's
Dude, I
got
actually
some
just checked out
vocals
one of
over
your.
here.
I did check out one of your music videos a few months ago.
What you want to do?
I was hanging out with a female that knows you from Spring Lake Park, and
Heard.
she made the connection. We know each other, and she showed me a good music video. But I think it's the one where you like buy like some train tracks or something, and then like
With
you
the
were in a fridge. Yeah. What's the song called?
Surface.
Hell
Surface
yeah.
music.
You were in a fridge.
Yeah, dude. So that music video is so sick.
The
way-
production on it too it's sick video,
Incredible.
dude. Like
yeah, I went all out. So I had a plan. I was like, all right, I have this song.
Did you drop some bands on the music video too, or something like that?
I had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
You could tell though, worth it.
And still, when you're talented, bro, you find ways of making deals, right?
Right.
So I'm never paying full price as
You got
long as
investors.
the song's good. The idea is great. It's gonna happen.
Are you signed or anything like that?
No, dude, no.
All
no,
independent?
no. I did. I had some negotiations, not negotiations, but
Couple talks.
Couple talks, yeah, with Sony. Sony.
That'd be fucking kind of lit.
I got invited to a studio session in Studio City, California, Sony studio, which was incredible. And even being there, so you can get royalties from just being in a studio
like,
session.
at the building.
What?
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. Just
Count
like
me in, man. I
listening
want
to
to be
a
that
beat,
extra.
making melodies, bro. That's what
It's fun.
songwriters do. That's when I knew, like, bro.
How long ago was
music-
this then?
This is 2021.
Was this when you were already living there?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I fucked up LA, bro.
yeah, let's get into that a little bit. How old were you when you moved there?
Well,
Or
so
what year?
high school ended 2019. Actually, no, the end of 2018. I moved to, and I say move, but not really move.
Mhm.
Just extended long ass vacations, really.
Like month-long things type of thing?
Yeah, a month at
You
a
got
time.
a place to crash and...
I went to New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, with my cousin, who's a lawyer, who was living down there, and I was like, bet, like I can live with you. I can try to make a life. I didn't need a job, right?
Yeah.
Well, fuck. So I get money from my reservation, Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. When I turned 18, I got a check, and
So you're native then?
half.
I could tell a little bit.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, well, no, I got some cousins that are
It's always
also.
a tough thing. Like being called a white boy is like an insult to me. It's always hurt my feelings. I'm like, wait a minute, it's only half. I'm mixed, right?
Right.
But
Well, light skin.
It's light skin, right?
But like barely.
Right, but like if you're light skinned black, if you're half black, half white,
Right.
you're not a white boy.
Right.
You know, so it's like this. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I actually don't care too much. I'm growing up, and insults can't hurt me, bro.
Exactly, man. You gotta
man.
take that shit with a grain of salt and just kind of.
So, dude,
Get on by your
Albuquerque
day.
was fucking rad.
New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico is like I view it as if there's a dome over the whole city, and it's just like people aren't gonna call the cops on you.
For sure.
Everybody's sketchy.
I was literally just
up
gonna
to
ask. I was like,
something.
"Is a little sus there?"
Fucking so sus, dude. It's so sus. You see some crazy shit happening, and it's just like,
It is what it is.
yeah, like people
Not a whole lot I can
causing
do about it.
scenes. Drugs. It's just a regular part of a lot of brown people, right? A lot of Mexicans, a lot of natives. So that was like 6 months, I would say. No, not 6 months.
You were in Albuquerque.
Yep. Like at least 3 months. And I think that 4th month is when one of my homies in LA. So he lives in Pasadena. I only talked to him a few times, and he's like, "Bro, come check it out. Like if you're on the road and you're living
For
in
sure.
like come stay a week with me." I'm like, "All right, bet."
3 months later.
3 months later. So I went to LA, and bro, get this. The first fucking trip to LA, I land, and my boy Abbas, you know Abbas?
Mm-mm. I don't think
Abbas.
so.
Beamer boy. So he's
Beamer
a
boy.
BMW technician.
Oh, sorry. I was just the song.
I'm a Beamer boy.
Lil Peep.
Yeah, he's had a
Said he's
BMW
sick.
since he was like 15.
For sure.
And he picked me up from the airport, right? So he took a long ass time. I had to wait like 2 hours at the airport at LAX. And I had my luggage right in front of me, like a stand,
Yeah.
like my nightstand, or like a coffee table.
Right.
I just had my wallet sitting up there, and I had my phone. I was watching a Wolves game.
Yeah.
And bro, somebody came along and swiped my wallet.
And then just kept moving.
Yeah, and it was, I remember in hindsight, but I didn't know at the time. It was a well executed pickpocket. He like bumped into me, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, no worries." And then like 15 minutes later, I'm like, "Where's my wallet?"
Right. Damn, bro. That's fucking sus as hell.
Yep. So the first time I landed in
Got
LA,
a wad full of cash too in it or what?
yeah, I mean, I had like
Something.
$200-300, nothing crazy, but that sucked.
I
because
mean, that's money, bro.
for real. Then now I'm out at $200.
You
I
probably
don't
gotta-
have a card.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta
have my
cancel
ID.
cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I did. What am I gonna do?
Right.
Like, how is this vacation gonna go without a wallet? Worked out because of Apple Pay. I was able
There you
to
go.
pay for everything on my phone. It's not like I could establish a face card at these bars and stuff.
Right.
So immediately, which is
So were you 21 then?
I was 21,
Gotcha.
22.
22.
It was more of an opportunity. It was a blessing in disguise, because then I wasn't spending my time at the bars.
Right.
I couldn't. I was like, fuck. I obviously wanted to be going to bars by myself in LA, but
Mm-hmm.
and at that time, bro, heavy drinker, drinking every day.
For sure. Plus, you're like, I'm in LA.
I'm in LA, so I just got on my computer and I looked up studio time near me. Like, fuck it, if I'm out here, I'm gonna make a song, and that's where it started.
That's where it goes.
That's where it fucking started.
Were you staying somewhere the whole time or?
Yep. So my boy, his family is super rich. Like,
For sure.
They got generational wealth, and so he has his apartment in Pasadena, but they also have property all over.
For sure.
So I mean, he just was like, "Yeah, you can stay at my apartment. I'll go spend time at my mom's house, or I can go to my Malibu beach house and spend time." I'm like, "All right, bet."
Hell yeah.
It's really not that much of a bother to let me stay at your apartment then.
Right.
And so yeah, I was just in his apartment, and that was dope too, because that rent is like $2,500 a month. and I'm just like walking up with
Pay
the
close
keys,
to 2
like,
here.
Fuck, are you serious?
So I can't even imagine what that fucking other place was I was chilling at last night.
This is closer to.
Right.
Yeah, I mean we split it, but play close to paying $1,000, which nice apartment. You got a lot of amenities too, but just getting ready. I should just be living with my mom right now or something.
Heard. Too close to 2 is a lot.
Yeah, and it's rent. I'm never gonna own this place, like, but it is what it is.
I mean, it ends up being worth it if you make something out of it, right? Like,
I mean, we podcast here all the time, so
and this is sick. This is a dope ass setup.
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I love this.
We make it work.
Right.
Trying to just go podcast at Travis's like every time now, though.
Very impressed, dude. Very impressed with the way your podcast was progressing and listening, and
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot, man.
easy
Thank you.
listen. Easy listen.
You ever done any like live performances then?
2020, I came back right when I came back from LA for the first time. I'd been planning a show for like 3 months, I'd say. The Skib Show, the Social Butterfly. I just completed my album, and then I came back, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna headline.
What's the Skib Show?
The Skib Show, dude. That was just the show. That's what I
Oh,
call
that's
it.
what the show is called?
Skib Show,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
With I had some special guests.
Sound
and
like
my
some
boy.
vlog stuff for a second, and I was
Right,
like,
dude, the Skib Show
Turn it
is
into one.
a
Is
lot
it?
of potential.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Just the name in general.
get on it, dude. Let's
It's
go.
almost like too broad of a subject, though. Like, what is?
That's the
Skib
best
Show?
part. That's why like our name's got to be good. So many like things can go
Yeah.
into that. You know what I mean? So
And when I looked, I was like, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking good.
Valid.
I invited you. I reached out.
Yeah.
I knew.
Word. Skib Show was sick as fuck. Davion performed. I had my boy Matt Dahl performed. Who else? There was another person I had perform that just opened up for me, and then bro, I ended up going like an hour and a half,
Hell yeah,
Like,
dude.
almost 2 hours performing, which I didn't even know was a possibility. My set was 1 hour.
Where'd you guys play?
The Terminal Bar in Northeast. You familiar?
That
I think
sounds
I've heard
cool
of
though.
Terminal. It's like an old cash only bar.
Shout out to Tony Yaros. That's also a cash
Shout out
only
to
bar.
Tony Yaros, yeah.
Greenies, brah.
Drinking the greenies.
Which
Yeah.
is nice to just pull out cash and
Whole
You have, like, a
Northeast
set limit.
area.
yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
take
what's up, though.
$100 out, and that's the night.
How many heads do you think were in there?
43
sure?
tickets. No, some more. I bet it's like 50 people in that joint,
Mm-hmm.
and that was so encouraging.
And it's a bar too, right? So
yeah.
for sure.
I think their capacity was like 150.
Gotcha.
So I sold 43 tickets, $10 a piece.
Hell yeah.
It's like, let's fucking go. Like,
40 a piece too?
yeah,
Not bad.
I didn't have to pay for the spot. Like, I just know the guy. They're like, yeah,
That's what's up. That's why networking's key, kids.
yeah,
Know someone.
I do. And I just knew somebody, and they're like, yeah, if you got a show, you want to do a show, you can do it here. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
all right.
That's what's up.
And they made a bunch of money too, because all my people were buying
Drinks. and
unlimited
shit.
drinks, like a lot of drinks. So the bar made a ton of money. And then all of a sudden, dude at the door at the end of the night just comes up to me, hands me $430. I was like,
That's
bro,
good.
I forgot. Like, I completely forgot that this could be like a fiscally beneficial thing. I just got done. My voice was gone. I'm like, dude.
We just had our buddy Trev on earlier before you got here. And
Trev?
Yeah, barely Trev.
Was here?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I didn't know
big
if you guys
fan
knew
of
each
his.
other. Yeah, he could have stayed a little longer, but he had
He
some
has some
shit to
work
get
to
done.
do.
But he
Yeah,
was saying
he's a dog, bro.
he's pretty good. He works with our buddy Dylan too a lot.
Dylan
Dylan
Reese?
Height.
Oh.
Yeah, and Reese.
He
Yeah.
lives with Dylan Reese
He
in
lives with
California.
Yeah.
It's our boy from Andover.
He's living in Cali now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With our buddy Dylan.
Bro, he's a dog.
But yeah, he was saying he played his first show ever. He played at Studio B, like connected to Skyway,
Mm-hmm.
and they thought the venue was charging him $100 just to play, and they're like, okay, yeah, like we'll do it. Where do we have to pay? And they're like, nah, dude, like we're paying you $100. You don't have to pay to play, like
Yeah.
you know.
The venue paid
that's
him,
a
huh?
That's a good feeling. too.
right. Being like, we have to pay $100 to play here, but it's
Uh-huh.
kind of whack. But no,
How did you go about like starting your first show? What was the process of that?
I mean, generally, I looked at some flyers of concerts that I like. So I literally took the Kendrick Lamar Damn poster, his tour poster, and I was like, all right, recreated that.
Nice.
Skib Show, October 16th. Made the flyer, and then
Social media too, obviously.
yeah, posted that around. Asked, because I knew it can't just be me. I went and got some other performers, other people who would want to be on stage and perform, and that's pretty much it. I just got the people, got the lineup set. Obviously, you had to do my set, and that's some of the toughest parts. I got to get better at my sets. I like when people do like a verse, like a dope verse, and then they'll switch it into like a song that's like a hook, and then a verse, and then like a live mix. For sure. Not necessarily doing whole songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just did my whole album from start to finish.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which was sick though, because the album Social Butterfly is tight. It's a whole story.
When did that drop? I'll give it a peep.
Dude, I should know the name. I should know the date.
Or our time frame.
It was like October.
This year?
No, Social Butterfly was 2 years, 2021.
Gotcha.
Almost 2 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Drop. And I'd been working on Social Butterfly for about 2 years.
For sure.
So from 18 to 2018, 2020, I was making songs, and it's crazy because the first song, Rabbit Hole, I'll spit a few bars. At 22, I got 2 Deweys who knew I'm a fool. Half the blame's on me and the others booze, not cool. But you do you, stay in a room with a dude who smells like poo, like ooh, pew. I ain't pooping in that toilet, bro, so neither should you. These motherfuckers nasty, and this pad made of plastic. That was the first song. So when I said
You did get 2 Deweys, though, at 22?
Yeah, bro.
I got one, too, when I was super young, like 18.
You got a Dewey at 18?
Spent 4 days in Nogahennepen.
Me too.
4, bro?
It's on a holiday weekend.
Dude, fuck you.
Learned it from it, though. It was a good kick in the ass. I needed it, honestly.
Never again. Yeah, never again.
Never again, dude. You spend 4 days in jail, and you're like, I'm never coming back here.
That's what it was,
Sucks.
too. So those bars were from the first song I recorded in LA.
Mm-hmm.
And that was directly after I forgot to get into this. My time in Albuquerque ended at jail. I was in jail for only 2 nights, Friday, Saturday.
For Dewey?
For Dewey, bro.
Oh, gotcha.
.28.
Jeez.
Really drunk.
Yeah,
really
like
dangerous.
2, 3 or 4, some crazy shit.
Fucking
So you get an extra charge if you're double.
Yep.
Or triple or whatever the fuck. But you learn from it.
You do, and man, the first one I got, and this is all in hindsight, and I actually don't drink anymore.
Yeah, we get into this sobriety stuff too.
Which is tight.
How long you been going?
It's been 3 months and 18 days.
Congrats, bro.
Today. Thank you very much. And
big ups. Sorry that we're drinking beers in front of you.
No, it's all cool, man. It's all cool. I still work at a bar,
Dude, I actually know some really successful bartenders that make a shit ton of money that are sober as fuck.
Dude, but Kanye said never trust a bartender that don't drink.
Well, I guess though that you did used to drink though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so they know.
Why is that? Why would he say that?
Who knows? It's Kanye said it, bro.
Kanye said it. I think everything.
Kanye says whatever flows off.
Does that
of
make
his
sense? Don't trust a bartender who doesn't drink. I think.
Well, then if you think about it, it's fucked up. You're giving people the worst drug possible and just profiting off of it. It's like a drug dealer, Serving
I guess if you
alcoholic
look
drinks
at
every
it
day.
in technicalities, yeah, but that person's gonna go to the next bar or liquor store and grab their shit from there. So I mean, like, you can't. If there's a supply of it, you can't really blame the person who's like.
Because they can also just go to a liquor store and get it themselves. Yeah,
it's gonna be got.
It's gonna be got. But I'm gonna get mine before I get got though.
Did you go to treatment or anything though, or did you just cold turkey?
Cold turkey, dude. I haven't even been. I've done some online AA shit, but
dude, those meetings are so depressing though.
Dude, the worst. And I got turned off. I'd been trying, so this is like my 5th real attempt at stopping drinking. I made it a month before. Made it a week, made it 2 weeks. Then it's like, dude, I made it a month, bro.
Right.
Might as well crack a claw.
I've been drinking way too much lately.
Well, the thing with me, bro, is if I have a claw, I'm gonna.
You gotta have all of them.
Yeah, dude, all of
Yeah.
them. And then we're going to the liquor store grabbing more. And then we're going to the bar. And then I'm not the same person,
Yeah.
right? I don't give a fuck if I'm drinking.
I have those tendencies too,
It's kind of how I feel.
for sure.
Brings out a different side of me.
Off the
To
chain.
make decisions that I wouldn't normally
Like we almost
want to
missed
make.
we almost missed our first interview this morning because we were fucking up all night drinking like last night. It was a good time,
Yeah.
but also I'd rather get a good night's sleep.
And that's the number one
Fucking
sacrifice.
maybe do a little research on who we're fucking interviewing. Get some questions. But
It is
Freestyle
what
right now.
it is.
But it's dope.
yeah, big ups to you though, man. Honestly.
Thank you very much. Well, and so Dewey, 2 nights, Albuquerque, go to LA, record that song, Rabbit Hole, which still today I think is probably my favorite song that I've written. It's just
For
like
sure.
so honest, so pure, so emotional,
Mhm.
vulnerable. Right? I'm like almost talking shit about
so
myself.
it's like real as fuck. You know?
Real,
That's
yeah.
why I love Lil Peep, dude.
Lil Peep is hard. Are you a big Peep guy?
I got a crybaby tattoo on me, dude.
Dude, nice.
I
Nice.
And I got the banner too right behind us.
I've seen that.
I talk so much shit about myself in my music.
But I appreciate that real shit and people calling themselves out on their bullshit and they know they're fucking up, but it's also hard to fucking.
There's a lot of shit that like nobody's heard, and there's one song. It's called, I forgot what it's fucking called, but the start of it, like it's just all the way through is like what I could have been, you know. It's just like
Drinking and drugs gets
just
in the
like
way
talking,
of
but
some shit. Some people though got it dialed in. Some people can have a couple drinks and
Yeah.
fucking shred.
Forever envious.
But there's also 2 people that fucking get super fucked up and they're super successful. But I think it's all about keeping a good balance, but also what's the sobriety thing, like surrendering yourself and knowing that you don't have any power over it type thing. You know what I mean? So
that is the only power that you have. I have.
everyone's also like way different too. So I don't know.
Forever envious of those guys that can just have drink or two and social. Like my brother's like that. He don't use in excess.
Yeah, people
Doesn't
are
indulge.
just built differently.
I can do it if like that's the vibe, but normally we got a case, man. It's 24.
Bro,
We can
12.
all have a couple.
That's why I only got a
12.
12 pack of claws because I was like, I don't even want to be drinking too much because I overdid it past like.
Well, and then
2
yeah,
nights.
you feel better. That's my biggest thing. Is I was always drinking in the morning.
Got to beat that hangover, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A, you do.
And honestly, once you start, it's like you might as well drink till you go to bed. It's easy.
Then I finished that song, and then I went. The second song I made was "Good Ass Day." I don't know if you heard that song.
Sounds like a good ass song.
Today was a good ass day. I woke up feeling some type of way.
I actually think I
Ay,
have heard this one.
Today is a good ass day. Nothing's stopping me, and nothing's gonna get in my way. Hey, I said, wake up in the morning feeling sexy on my Snapchat. Snap a couple pictures with no shirt because I got abs, yeah.
Hey.
It's just like a quirkier, good
It's
feeling.
all good though, yeah.
Good vibe song.
Sounds like something Hoodie would listen to.
So this kid has a song called Beach Party that's kind of the same vibe-ish.
I gotta
It's,
check out
it's a
your
little
shit.
bit it's a little bit corny, but it's good corny, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Like,
just started posting stuff like last
this
month.
man will post a song and he'll delete it in 2 days because he's a perfectionist like that.
Bro,
It's not a bad thing.
I totally get that. If it doesn't get the results you want, it's insulting.
It's
It
not
hurts.
even like I'm looking for results. It's almost like I'm like it's not ready. Like I'm not. It wasn't ready to be out there yet.
There's always a better mix. There's always a better master. There's always a better take.
Dude, I have a big problem with like starting a song, doing a verse, and then being like, I'll finish it another day, coming back to it, and I can't fit the same voice for some reason. It's just the 2 takes are like done the same, but it just does not sound like it's the same person. It's like I'm featuring for myself.
You know my guy?
Quiz.
Wyatt?
Wyatt?
He lives on the 4th floor.
He lives here?
Yeah, he's at work though. Right?
Wyatt.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go. Yeah, that's my guy. We're Wyatt gang.
Yes, sir.
I gotta be friends with him. What up, dog? Hey, the headphones match my fit.
Hey, there you go.
I just realized
We're
that.
flexing.
True.
Wyatt's talented too.
He makes music.
He's pretty talented. I like to write verses. I actually write my best verses with no beat. I'll just be laying in bed, and
That's crazy.
right.
I used to do that, but
On my way here to a Trippie Redd song, I started
Fucking love
writing.
Trippie Redd. 1400 gang, but to give me some shooters.
I just seen him last night.
You saw him last night?
Yeah, bro.
He was here?
He was here. He's at
Where?
the Target Center.
Damn.
Dude, and guess who else was at the Target Center? Justin Jefferson, Delvin Cook, and KJ Osborne.
After the game?
After the game.
Oh, I bet they were getting freaking rowdy, dude.
Dude, yeah, my yesterday was dope as fuck. I woke up at the crack of 10, and
It's pretty good for a Saturday.
yeah, and I hopped in the shower. I was listening to G Herbo, because I see
I like
G
G
Herbo
Herbo.
too, and hopped out the shower, went to the Vikings game. First half was ass, bro.
We were getting dominated. We were at the Muddy Cow down the street, and we left after the first quarter to like stop here, go over to the homies, go podcast. We got to his crib, go in like his theater room, and it's like 14-30 or something like that. I was like, damn, they might make a comeback here. And they did.
Dude,
Skull, baby.
it was unreal. Like 33-0, bro. It was pathetic. It was like, what
I
the
think
fuck?
it's the biggest like NFL comeback
in history. It was.
We made history yesterday.
And I was in that bitch. I was in there. I was hyped up. My dad's got season tickets.
So you were at the game?
I was at the game.
So you went to the game and then you went to a Trippie Redd show later.
Yesterday, yeah.
That sounds like a lit ass Saturday.
It was a lit ass Saturday. Yeah, and since when did the Vikings play on Saturday, bro?
True that.
What's up with
Usually I can't watch the game because we religiously podcast pretty much every Sunday.
that? As you should.
We do on weekdays too, or any day we can, but usually even if we don't have a guest on Sunday, we'll just fucking Tony will come over and we'll fuck around and just get some reps in on the mic,
Just getting comfortable.
talk.
And you've presented a very welcoming environment.
That's why I don't mind
And
podcasting in my
comfortable.
apartment because it's like it's my apartment, it's home, it's not a house, but it's somewhat homey-ish. I like to think. Probably could use a little bit more art up in this bitch, but
This show at Target Center, so
Mhm.
it's hosted by Dolo and I think Young Moody.
for sure.
It was a little sketchy. So it took,
1400 gang, dude.
yeah, it took fucking forever for G Herbo to come out, and so Enzy Rose, big fan of Enzy Rose. She's like she rocks with Water Wave, and
For sure.
she came on. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, Minnesota, like, fuck yeah, I love to see it.
Mhm.
They only let her do one song. She did one song and then
Damn.
was off the stage, and then it's just like
Was there like a lot of in between times in between
so
sets?
much in between time. And bro, they were
And you
were
just hear
having
people
us
talking the whole time, and it's like
the in between time. They had us like hype. They had us taking out our phone lights and like
yeah,
swaying back and forth. In between, it's like, dude, I don't want to use all that energy
right.
on.
Like I just got back from the Skull game, and I'm fired up right now. I'm trying to like rage.
yeah, I want G Herbo. G Herbo was lit.
How is it being sober and going to some of these events? It's kind of hard, a little
Yeah,
bit.
Honestly, yeah, it gets tough. Like, so I'm in a bowling league on Monday nights, and it's
Where at?
Elsie's. Elsie's is just right on the river,
What city?
Minneapolis.
Okay,
Right
gotcha,
down there.
gotcha.
It's an old ass bowling alley. It's been there since like I want to say like the 20s. But
That's kinda what's up though.
yeah, everybody takes shots. Like if
I'm sure you got
everybody-
some like good homies that are like looking out for you though.
and
Like
they
yeah, they're
do.
drinking in front of you, but they know to not push it upon you to fucking have a drink.
It's become habit now. 3
Mhm.
months, it's 18 days in. It's just everybody's kind of used to it. It's not weird, but for the first 2 months, it's like fuck. And then I almost forget.
Mm-hmm.
Like I almost just order a shot. I did actually one time. I was like, yeah, and I'll do shot with him. I'm like, oh fuck,
And
wait.
it just came natural. It just felt
yeah.
normal. You know what I mean?
Shots
I guess
of
you'd say.
Polish. Do you ever drink Polish?
Fuck no. Oh, is it gin?
No, it's
No?
blackberry brandy. Never had no Polish?
I don't think so.
Never
Actually, we had some
Polish?
brandy last night, and it was disgusting.
Ooh, LaRue. That's a Northeast Minneapolis classic. The Polish. You got to try it.
Maybe give it a shot.
Yeah, go to one of those bars like Whitey's. Do you know Whitey's? Whitey's
Like
Mac.
I'm somewhat familiar with Northeast, but which is crazy because it's right down the fucking road, so I should be more familiar with it. But I haven't dove in too much.
You should pop out, man.
I'll try
Monday night, even tomorrow night. You can.
I like how
stop by.
Northeast is like. There's a lot of nice. I like divey bars. That's just like what I like. I don't like these new fancy ass bars just full of a bunch of fucking cringy ass people.
No, yeah.
Sorry if I sound super judgmental right now, but that's just how I feel.
That's how it is.
Like, where did we pull up to last night?
What?
Graze or Glaze or some shit? There's like a silent disco going on.
Fuck it, dude.
Which, shout out silent discos, but the crowd
That
in there
shit was
whack.
corny
What are you
as
talking
fuck,
about? A silent
man.
disco?
Yeah, so it's where everyone has headphones on and
And
there's a
they're
DJ
all
playing.
listening
Are
to
you
like
fucked?
And then,
different songs too.
What?
but
Like,
then there's not any,
yeah,
like if you take your headphones off, you can't hear any music.
I think.
Are you dicking me?
They do this at festivals too. I like it. If you go to Electric Forest, go to silent disco. It's lit.
dude,
Like, is it like a separate tent, or like how did it?
Yeah. That's not in like a tent. It's just a smaller area.
it was
Electric
just
Forest is
so
huge.
funny.
So-
To,
Unlimited headphones?
Yep.
it was just so funny to walk
piss
in
quick.
and they're just like
There's
not
an
talking, dude. Like it's silent in the bar. You know,
That's
it's like
Fucking
what
weird.
the fuck is happening?
I thought that was just like a bit. I thought that was like a comedy skit.
It's, dude,
that
it
was
looks
real.
funny as shit. And they had like a DJ tent too, but
Are they dancing? I suppose
yeah,
they're dancing.
like they're getting down. But so I know there's like some where they're like, we got 3 channels. You can listen to these kinds of music. So sometimes you're not even listening to the same song as people.
What the fuck, dude? I'm not down for that.
And then but yeah, they had like a little tent outside and they closed at 1 and we like got let in. The doors were locked and we got let in and just made a lap, and it's honestly not the vibes at all. I'm not a fan of that.
Because what do you do when you take off your headphones? It's like,
You talk to people.
I suppose.
No, I'll have to pop out and shit. If you want to even bring me around Northeast, dude, we can hang out sometimes.
Yeah, dude, let's pop out for sure.
Were you
Tomorrow
cool
night, I'll
with
be at
my dude P. Ross?
Preston Ross. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I haven't seen him in a long time, but
Does he still live here?
yeah, he was
I thought
living in
he-
Carolina for a while. He
yeah.
moved back up here, I think, a couple of years ago or something like that.
Dude, that's a crazy thing. People move away, they come back. You never really know where people are at.
Nah, I mean, I really wanted to move for a while, but I don't know. I got some shit going on here, so
We're out here.
it's also why I'm trying to put Minnesota on the map with this podcast because we're kind of underrated. You know what I mean?
I suppose,
You
yeah. It's
This,
like
we have a great music scene here. I think.
it's honestly like it just feels like nobody believes enough in. Like, come on, look at Young Gravy.
We're about to win the Super Bowl this year. Let's go.
Young Gravy.
The
and
Wild, I
Tiff,
think, have been
man,
on a
they're
winning
killing
streak
it.
too.
And so I mean, like,
Envy in its purest
Just
form, like a positive envy, is how I feel.
Did you
about
ever
Young
used to go to
Gravy.
Soundset?
Yeah, dude. I was at a couple the Travis Scott one.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the last one that I went to. Started raining at the end. And shit.
Yep.
I started going when I was like a freshman in high school. I went like 4 or 5 years in a row. Best
Hollywood
times.
like twice, 3 times maybe.
It's a good
Who's the
time.
biggest artist you remember seeing?
I love
It's a tough one.
Flatbush, Wiz.
Flatbush threw the fuck down at Soundset.
Every time, man. Even at Rolling Loud,
Yep.
they're my faves.
I don't know. That's a tough question, bro.
Dude,
Signed to Rhyme Sayers, he opened one year, but Dem Atlas
Yeah.
destroyed it one year.
I love that.
Me and this
set.
kid-
Huge love to Dem
Me and this
Atlas.
kid have an Instagram post. He was just walking around the festival.
Yeah, and Puya.
You flicked up with
Puya
him?
was pretty sick.
Puya.
He was underneath
Yeah.
the tent, right?
Yeah.
Post Malone, I think, even played
Who
underneath
is
the
Pooh?
tent one year.
Puya had a group.
Yes.
Buffet Boys.
Buffet Boys.
Yeah. Like Fat Nick and shit. I think.
Yeah.
Fat Nick.
Damn, this is so fire. Dog.
That was
I love
that was an era.
That era was pretty sick.
Flatbush.
Suicide Boys.
We were off the shits on at that sound set. I was like, oh man, like people were handing us shades and
The
like
pockets.
they're like,
were
bro, you need
full
these.
that day.
Man, we were out of pocket that day.
Did you go to the Lil Wayne one? Did you see Lil Wayne?
I think I have seen Wayne there. We saw Wayne at Rolling Loud too, I think.
Yeah.
Where was Rolling Loud?
Miami like a while ago. But that was the first time that Lil Uzi jumped off the beer tent. We were 30 feet away from that. It was...
Yeah, dude. We saw
Uzi jumped right next to you?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
We were like, we could see him like right there.
Yeah.
He fucking leaped.
Homeboy flew like a leaf in the wind.
Dude, I can't wait to do shit like that, bro.
It's crazy, man.
I'd stage dive for sure, and like, cause that's my foundation is being rad. You know,
being rowdy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick flip.
Kid played for the Owls, bro.
I played for the fucking Owls. We could talk about that too. You remember Justin Nielsen?
It sounds super familiar.
He was the captain of the Owls. That was ridiculous.
I kind of know Mayer and obviously Adler and Broman.
Who's Adler?
Jordan Adler.
Great guy.
Great guy.
The pirate.
The pirate.
It's my EDM buddy.
Yeah, he's trippy too.
There's somebody from Minnesota that's his name's Adler, and he made some fire music.
Actually sounds super familiar though too. I think there is an artist named Adler.
Yeah, he's from Minnesota. He moved out to Cali, but he had one show where like the song was just fucking dope. Like it was hyped, and like the promo for the song was him at a show, and it looked like it was pretty packed.
Hate to do this, but do you care if I bring our next guest? He's already here a little bit early. I'll grab that chair. He'll probably just chill right here.
Yeah.
Cool with that?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Then maybe you guys can talk after. Maybe collab on some shit. We want to take a piss break.
So, this little verse, bro. Check it out.
Hit it up.
This is a song that I'm writing. Not even done yet. It's just a collection of verses, really.
Drop it.
She's the one I need to be with. The one for which I'm fiending. As soon as everybody goes to sleep, that's when I sneak it. You can smell her on my breath. Tell that I'm obsessed. She's addiction. She's love, man. She's better than a sex. And she's with me every step, even when I get high. She would never tell me no, always drowns in my eyes. She's down for the ride, long eye contact. Sends shivers down my spine, shorty, I want that. Ooh, I love it when it's nasty. A taste is not enough, I want my nose in the ass cheeks. All 6 senses, God, it's expensive. You should know I got it, though, the wrong intervention. And I don't want to mention the last apprehension. You promised you'd change and then ask for extension. Always last minute, you can always go get it. Got a motherfucking problem with getting things finished. Mind your own business.
Damn, son. All right. So I think you already said, but do you write shit? That's pretty good memory, bro.
Yeah, I do. Everything is written. I wish I was better.
I'm sure like repetition though too. I'm sure like you've done that a lot, so probably sticks in the fucking brain.
And when it's dope, when you know you
and you're sober, so you probably got a clear head, clear conscience, which probably is nice about being sober.
Bro, on the contrary, like I used to have alcohol as a clutch.
Yeah.
To create, and I meant crutch. It's a clutch, but I used to drink and record, and that was a huge part of my creativity process. It's getting drunk, getting blitzed by myself and just being in the studio. That was the best freestyles I've ever had. That was the best recording sessions in general. I was drunk, and now that I don't have that, it is almost like something was taken away from me. Yeah. I create when I'm in the studio by myself. I'm like, fuck, could really go for a drink. What's up, dog?
Yeah, dude, we're having some technical difficulties. iPhone storage full on one of the phones, so I'm airdropping some shit. That one's still rolling. I'm currently not in the video, but my voice is here.
How do you like to create?
Me, so I kind of I listen to a lot of beats on YouTube, just flow through them, and if something, I just freestyle a little bit, put it in the FL Studio,
boom,
do like 6 fucking takes on it, and just chop it up, and then go from there, start writing the lyrics to it after.
Okay.
And like the lyrics kind of come in the freestyles, but those are just my ideas, and then I kind of finalize it a little later. And then
interesting.
Yeah, I got a lot more music than I thought I did. And but there's only 2 songs out there on SoundCloud only that I just started posting, and they're all right, you know.
Are they your best tracks?
Nah, people like them. Other people like them a lot, but I think the stuff that I don't put out is like, that's the stuff I actually enjoy, and I'm like, this stuff's gas. But then I show people the music and they're like, all of it's good, blah blah blah, so I put out the songs that they want the most, but I don't think I've really showed people like a lot of the songs that I enjoy the most.
And like kind of referencing that last conversation, like talking shit about yourself, being vulnerable.
Yeah.
There's an interesting relationship I find with directing if you're talking to yourself from a third person. Like, I'll refer to myself as you.
Yeah.
And bro, it could very easily be you're talking about somebody else.
Right.
You know, like the perspective. Like Kendrick said, you know that song, "You ain't gotta lie to kick it."
Yeah.
You ain't gotta lie. In an interview, somebody asked him, like, who are you talking about in that song? Because it almost sounds like he's talking about the lil homie, or like somebody around that's like trying too hard to fit in and be too cool.
Yeah.
And he immediately says like, oh, it's about myself.
Yeah. And I think like the way people portray music is like, it's kind of relative, you know? So it's kind of like time is relative to everybody's needs, you know? It's not the same for me as it is for you. Like, it's the same. It's there. Like, we all read it the same, but we don't like perceive it the same.
Yeah, never.
So it's kind of like the same when you're listening to songs and stuff. Everybody has their own perception and like opinion about it, and like, I guess like if you hear a poem about something, it's like you kind of paint an image in your mind that nobody else can see
ever.
So you have different image than what I see in my head, but we all have the same information. It's kind of weird.
What's up, Doc? What's your name?
This is my dude Nolan. This is Skib.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, bro? Welcome to the pod, man.
We got Nolan Riddle also on the pod right now. We don't got the fourth mic'd up right now. Exactly.
I've had people like tell me things about my songs, like, bro, I know what you're talking about. Like, dope. Like, that was really clever. And I'm like, huh.
Do you though?
That's
like,
not at all what I was going for.
You understand what I said, but you don't understand what I meant.
Yeah.
You know?
And then the meaning forever is expanding, you know,
right.
to whoever listens, and it's poetry. You know, my Instagram handle is Skib the Poet. I love poetry. I write poems more frequently than I write raps.
For sure.
Because they're easier too.
Yeah.
You don't have to rhyme. You don't have to follow.
It's easier to just like spit it out when you're doing shit like that too. Just like no structure, you know, just kind of writing.
For sure. You got any projects in the work right now?
Freestyle. Oh, yeah, bro. I do want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Who cares? So this is another 2 years in the making. Who cares? Such an interesting So like with my first album, Social Butterfly, it's not a mixtape. It's not just a project. It's not a bunch of songs put together. It's a concept album, a la Logic, Kendrick Lamar. You know, they have concept albums that through and through have a theme and a thesis and an explanation to such thesis, and like in depth and writing with integrity and start to finish. So who cares is the concept is who cares, like with a period, like who gives a fuck,
right?
Who cares what people think? Who cares?
I love haters, dude.
Right? Yeah. Who cares? Who
they ain't talking
cares?
about you ain't nothing. So
it's a message to myself too. Like, put it out, bro. Put out your music, because who fucking cares, bro? Who cares if
Tony,
I care.
Put your fucking music out.
If I insult somebody, if I embarrass myself, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
I did that, and I did that to myself. So
starting not to care, but it's fucking big mental game.
But conversely, more on the Tony side, is who cares with a question mark, right? Mm-hmm. And so each song has a question mark or a period. And it's like, who cares? Who actually cares about me? Who cares about these more vulnerable songs, like when I'm opening up, when I'm talking about addiction and sensitive subjects. It's like, who actually cares? Like, that's being vulnerable and opening up. So it's that A and B.
Yeah. It's
complex.
kind of like, even like last night, my mom called me. I think she had a couple drinks in her, but she's like, "You got a fucking hand tattoo, blah, blah, blah." Like, I'm like, literally, like, I got this hand tattoo, and then I went and had beers with my boss. Like, after, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
He's gonna fire you.
I think she's also just pissed because she knows I'm broke and I'm getting fucking tattoos, but it wasn't that bad. It was like $150.
But he had a gift card.
I did have a gift card that my mom gave me. Like, Mom, we're gonna fight later.
Here's a tattoo gift card, but don't go get
no tattoos, bro.
No, I'm scared. Shit's gonna hurt, bro.
I hate medical needles, but I can do a tattoo needle. It's different.
I think it feels enjoyable until like 2 hours in.
Until I keep shading over it.
Yeah.
Going over and over it.
People say the line works the worst. And I'm like, that's my favorite.
That's the easy part, dude.
I love that part.
Yeah,
Once they
the
start
shading is
shading,
bad, dude.
Kill me.
They're like re-stabbing it. So it's like.
Especially like, so I got some color in mine. And so they like shade it with black and then go in with the color. And then it just like, it's like
hurts?
double fucking.
Are we talking more of a sting, like a prick? What is?
It's like a burn.
It's like you're poking at like sunburn, basically.
Yeah.
Like bad sunburn. That's how I think it
but
feels.
It's enjoyable.
But it's not bad.
I'm quite the sadist. Like, I think I would truly enjoy.
Once you get the one though, it's pretty addicting.
That's what I'm saying. I'm got a couple extra bucks.
Like, I got like $200 in my bank account. I'm still gonna get that tattoo.
I let my friends tattoo me.
Also, I don't like to cancel on people when I make plans. You know what I mean?
In like 1-2 nights from just my friends.
You did?
Yeah.
9 in one night?
2 nights, I think.
Are we talking like with a gun?
Yeah. They're like small, but they're all my friends. Just like finding some fucking art on some like stick figure art type shit. I got a Billie Eilish tattoo. Got my Product 2 tattoo on my ankle. A penguin. Fucking Squirt from Finding Nemo. The little turtle.
Right on, brother.
What bar did you say you work at then?
It's funny.
Ray J's.
Ray J's. That sounds familiar.
Ray J's
is
is
Northeast
lit,
then too?
Yep. It's lit. Like, I serve tables and it's fun, dude. I get to make people's day all day.
I'll have to come pop out. I'll bring Chad.
Yeah, I would love that. I'm a weird guy, like I serve families.
Feel it, man. Same.
And I'm a weird dude. I make it fun and different, and it's definitely a weird experience having me as your server. But I think you
make their day. So,
bro, I get buku bucks.
Exactly.
A dub. Give me that dub, bro.
It's kind of.
I know a lot of bartenders that make a shit ton of money, like more than me. I make decent money.
Deja vu, son. I've been here before.
What would happen?
Is this familiar?
I remember this for some reason. This is weird.
That spirituality thing going on again.
Yeah, that's me. Tapped in.
As well.
Gang. So any shout outs?
I think I'm starting to wake up. That's what.
You're getting your second win, dude?
Might be, yeah.
This kid was almost passed out before y'all got here.
I was like, my eyes were closing a little bit. Like while you two were talking.
This is bad for you kids. Don't do it.
Oh, dude.
Expressing my emotions.
We're picking it back up.
It's a hard thing to do, dog. Tell people how you really feel. That's what I've been working on. So I would shout out my my actual feelings, getting to know like how I really feel about stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then where can people get at you at if they're trying to hit a feature, or what social medias are you on?
Check me out, dude. At Skib the Poet on all the social medias. Actually, in a few months, it'll just be Skib, SKIB. I filed for a trademark about
nice. We're working on that too.
4 months ago, yeah.
I got an LLC though.
Takes a while. Shit. It's a long process for those.
Yeah, Tony does all that shit.
Cool.
And the editing.
Good for you.
And pretty much everything.
I try to.
That's the headache of it all. You'll get a letter in the mail, and you'll just be like, yeah. So the USPTO approved your trademark, and then it's like I had to pay like $14.40. And so I did, and I still don't have it yet. I still don't have the certificate that I own Skib.
Yeah, it's like a 12 to 16 month process.
Oh, damn.
Which is
take like up to a year to get that letter,
yeah.
bro?
But then once you own it, right, it's an asset to have.
Yes, sir.
Any trademark. If anybody comes after Skib in the future, so they did. They came after Skib and took my music off of Apple Music. Took my whole album that I spent over $10,000 on. They just take it down.
And then I forgot to ask.
Wait, that actually happened?
Yeah, bro. Somebody said I don't have the likeness or own the rights to the name Skib, S-K-I-B, but there's not another Skib. I'm the most notable S-K-I-B out there. They took it down.
That's upsetting.
So upsetting.
Forgot to ask you, the project you're working on right now, is there a rough estimate to when it might drop?
Yeah, dude, October 22nd, 2022. It's already passed.
I was so confused. I was like, bro, did you mean 2023?
Yeah, no, dude.
That's right, man. You're working on it.
It's tough to get it perfect. It's just tough. You know, there's a lot of skits and interludes that I'm working in that are time sensitive, right? So like,
and the perfection thing and the ego kind of comes out too, and
with
sure it sounds good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, there's two separate poems that I'm going down a script and on a line. And those I have to like contact people. So there's one song I got to get the stems to it. But my boy's in LA, busy as fuck every day.
Right.
And it's
probably
like,
working with a bunch of other people too. So
I'm going to have to just fly out there, bring my hard drive, get it on my hard drive, come back home.
Hit a little vacay quick.
A little vacay. Soon.
Yeah. Go see the people. Go say what's up to the homies in California.
Yeah, shout out to my boy.
Nolan actually just moved back from California.
Oh, where were you in LA, Cali? South Bay. Is that like Orange County? No. Huntington area? Gardena. Okay. Word. Little hood. Nice. Okay.
Shout out California. Never
Not
been.
a nice part, huh? Heard that, yeah. Near LAX. Word. Dude, actually, I do got a little story to tell. I was in Hollywood. I was with my boy Rico. Rico's younger than me. He's a 22-year-old.
It's not Rico Act, is it?
No.
Shout out Rico Act. We're trying to get him on here.
03 Rico, he goes by. He's a really cool dude. I met him and he lives in Pasadena. P. And he's just my boy. I met him, we clicked. And he's like, dude, like, come out to me to this bar in Hollywood. It's called Adults Only. And it's just like this. Like, you walk in and they got like VHS pornos playing, and it's like this adult gentleman club theme bar.
Fire.
Shout out.
Fire. Sketchy.
Shout out strip
Let's
clubs.
go.
I'm going to the Rhino tonight.
Yo.
Are you?
Just kidding. Psych.
Nobody steal this idea,
right
but
now.
like we could start a strip club called Chicken Strips. Serve chicken and strippers.
Shit.
It's pretty fire.
Legendary move. Fuck this podcast. Let's just go do that.
Chicken strips.
That's got to be a lot of bread, though.
Literally,
a lot of chicken and
literally.
strippers.
I get some nice sauce with some fucking Texas
Shout out
toast,
dancers, man.
But so
we could be famous.
Adults Only
chicken.
bar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucked up, right? I am fucked up. Somebody bought me drinks, which was strange. I'm a social guy, right? I'm meeting everybody, And, it's a nicer bar in Hollywood. There's rich people out there. Dude bought me a drink, and then I was talking to this girl, blah, blah. I was playing pool. And last thing I remember, I was just fucked up, and I was like, dude, I need a breath. I need air. I went
go outside quick.
Yup, ditched my boy. Bummed a cig from a guy. I don't really smoke cigs, but...
Well, when I'm fucked up, though.
Heard that. And I'm smoking this cig, and it was a menthol, Newport. I was like, hell yeah, Newport. Let's go.
Life short, smoke a port.
I start walking because I needed a lap. Start walking around this building. All of a sudden I'm like a block away. I was just going to make a lap. It was my plan.
You can't find it.
As far as I can remember my plan. Next thing I know, bro, dude, two dudes walking up. Friendly at first. I'm immediately
like, what's up? What's going
ignorantly. I was like, oh, what's up? Like, what's up? You were running up on me. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
I was just going to talk. You diffuse the situation. Immediately, what size are you? I was wearing my Travis Scott ones. My nicest shoes.
That's a bad question.
And what size are you, man?
Fuck.
And And I didn't even get to really answer. I was like, nah. And I was backing up. Bro immediately goes for the tackle. So I get tackled on my back. And he's on me. I'm wrestling. And I got him held down, not letting him like throw punches. He wasn't even really throwing punches. They were
Just one of those shoes, bro.
Yep. And so his boy starts yanking me by my feet while I'm like holding this guy down.
Yeah.
And he's kind of scrawny. I'm realizing immediately. I mean, as much as I can remember, I'm like pretty much blackout.
Yeah.
But I'm holding him down, and they start dragging my feet, and I'm like curving my ankles, making sure my shoes aren't coming off. And bro, like, look at my back.
This is like recently, then.
Kind of. You see those scars?
Yeah.
Like my whole spine got shredded apart because he's literally dragging
you on the pavement.
Like it felt like 20 feet, but it's probably only like 5 feet or whatever.
Right.
I end up getting a gnarly kick, just a chin kick.
Oof.
Like a pretty.
If you hit in the chin too, like you're knocked out, bro. I've been knocked out before.
Right.
Right to the chin.
I didn't knock him out. It wasn't like I didn't get my whole leg in it, but it got him off. Mm-hmm. And so I had my phone in my hand. I start like smashing this dude in the back on his head.
Yeah.
And I knew it was fucking him up.
Right.
And I immediately got to my feet. I was like, fucking A, I finally got to my feet. And I darted, bro. I dipped. I left my phone. My wallet must have fell out of my pocket. And dude, I was gone. Got lost. Don't know
where the fuck I am.
No phone, no wallet again, bro.
Oh, damn. I don't know if LA's for you, bro. You got your wallet taken twice in LA.
Got mine taken twice in Minneapolis.
Oh, dude, I was working at Marusso's.
Yeah,
and you came and said, what's up? And you're like, dude, where's my phone?
Somebody fucking took it from my hotel. Or not my hotel. So I knew it. I knew who it was. I knew it happened.
Call him out right now.
I don't know his name.
Oh.
But like some sketchy dude.
Pussy boy.
I knew it. But I couldn't like say nothing to him.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Oh, you think I stole your shit? Like you did. You did steal my shit, dude.
I know you did.
And like he lived in Brooklyn Center. All the charges were from fucking Brooklyn Center. Walmart, dude, like $3,000. Like,
fuck me,
yeah,
bro.
dude,
Fraud detection get it back for you though?
Yeah. You all right up there? Jesus.
Millie's killing it up there. If you fucking knock down those bottles, we'd be pissed. I don't even know why the fuck they're up there.
Decoration.
She's going crazy.
Burt nets and some pussy bottle of tequila.
Burnett's, huh?
Fucking shout out B Mills for trying to decorate.
Oh,
it's getting sketchy up there, man.
Knock it off.
She's not scared.
do it for the pod.
For the pod, Millie.
Millie, don't.
Did she listen? That was good.
Oh my god, I'm a killer.
Hoodie scared. How you gonna get up there, short boy?
Is this wrapping it up time? Do we wrap this motherfucker up?
I mean, yeah, we could.
Like a bandage?
We had a little bit of technical difficulties with one of the iPhones, but
Don't even trip.
that's just me. So you guys can see the talent here, the pretty one, and the talent. Hoodie's
He's
the pretty
pretty.
one.
I'm talented.
You're pretty ugly.
And you're skilled.
I'm just over here while you guys talk.
Is talent synonymous with skill?
Sometimes. Wait, what?
That's a good question.
Wait, what'd you say?
You just like sometimes.
Wait, what?
Tony is exhausted, and we're running on fumes.
I think they are.
I'm trying to fix shit.
Did you ever get any fights when you played puck?
No.
For the owls and shit?
Not on the ice.
Because a lot of those boys were fucking fighty.
It's funny. In practice, Broman one time, they'd fight in practice. Not me and Broman.
Right.
I forget who it was, but Broman fought a guy
Really?
at practice. Yeah, mitts and everything, like mitts off. It was like that.
I mean, and I've been to a couple owl parties too. And I'm just
Rowdy.
like this fucking kid from Andover, and I'm like, people don't really fight from Andover. It's just like not what we do. And it's just like bunch of Spring Lake Park kids and Franny kids just getting rowdy and fighting. I'm like, not my scene, bro, but I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, I was never
I'm not confrontational at all, like honestly.
And I mean,
You could straight up diss me and I'd be like, ha, That was funny.
Ha, idiot.
You're mad because I probably fucked your bitch.
That
I got
makes
into
him
some
mad.
scraps back in the day.
Seen Hoodie get beat up a couple times.
I have been beat up.
Me too, bro.
He's watched me
I was
get
kind
beat up.
of the one time I did get knocked out though. I definitely had to come in and asked for it completely. So ain't even mad about it. That was all
That
on
was
me.
the one at the Trippy Red
Yeah, it was a Trippy Red and Jeezy after party.
fire.
Not fire.
Nah, fire. You got.
It was fire till like the last 10 minutes.
We gotta get Tip on here. I want to see if he remembers that story.
I feel like he would remember that.
That shit was funny, man.
You and Tip just came out of the fucking venue. I got knocked out so hard my shoe fell off.
We were
and
out.
then
We were already.
my
out
face
of
is
the
all
venue.
scuffed up.
You
Fuse
came
your
walking
shoe.
out.
This
One
kid comes
shoe.
out with Tip, and I'm like, saw dudes, like, let's get the fucking Uber.
He's got a blood.
Also,
spot,
it was like
blood on
winter
his
time, I
fucking
think.
face.
I think it was like
Yeah,
straight
it
up
was
winter
pretty
time,
cold.
and I don't even have a shoe on.
You lost. You left it.
I got knocked the fuck out. I got hit so hard, my shoe fell off.
That's
And,
fucked
like,
up.
I'm pretty sure you were in the VIP section and
I
got
was talking to
like
some biddies.
tossed out. Like you weren't.
No,
Dude.
the security guard picked me up from the floor, and he actually like was like straight up carrying me,
Yeah.
like arm over the shoulder type of thing. And he's like, I don't know what you did, but you just got pieced up by like 4 people.
You just got knocked the
Like
fuck out.
he felt bad for me. He's like, I don't know what you did, but seeing that, like, I feel bad for you genuinely. Like, only if you knew what I did, but
That
we're not
happened to
talking
me.
about it.
Brothers Bar downtown, bro, Minneapolis. This guy was trying to sell me some weed, and I had some cash in my hand because I was at the bar, and he fucking snatched at my cash.
Yeah.
Like he meant to, and I got it away. I was like, what the fuck? He was trying to punk me,
Mm-hmm.
and he had this little bag of weed in his hand, and he was showing it to me. So right after he did that, without thinking, I snatched his little tiny bag of weed. It was like a 10 bag.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I backed up and I ran upstairs at Brothers Bar. And
I've been to Brothers.
yep,
They got all the cologne in the bathroom and shit.
yeah, yep. I looped around. I went because it's like you can make a whole loop. I went up the stairs and then I came back down, thinking it's all smooth, thinking I was just a funny guy, right? Like we're talking for a second. Like I didn't think he'd be super mad, but I see him again and I go to hand him his weed back.
Clocks you.
Yeah, bro. Not just him though. It was
Couple people.
It was 2 of them, and I got pieced the fuck.
See, I don't
up.
like that shit. If you have beef with
So
someone, you
rude.
fight that shit one-on-one. You don't get your boys involved unless other.
Yeah, it was definitely a back of the head hit, and a cheek hit. My lip was fucked up. Yeah, man. But what an ignorant decision, right? To snatch somebody's weed and run away with it. A
mean,
drug
yeah.
dealer's weed.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What's wrong with you?
Right?
How long we been running?
We're at a good spot. Yeah.
This is great.
For sure. Well, we just want to talk like maybe like future plans or anything like that. And we'll wrap it up.
The future.
Yes, sir.
Dude,
Obviously, you're working on an album.
what I just said in a song. The future was nice, but it's not the future I'd like. I've got more than enough time to grab my computer and type. Old times are changing. How I'll be famous. Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
vibey, dude.
It's bluesy.
Oh man.
The future is coming up, and I'm ready for it. I'm here for it.
Working on trying to get any live performances soon, or just curious.
I'm not currently planning any show. It's who cares? The album's got to come out.
Right.
And then I've already been budgeting, putting monthly money aside for specific promotion of the album.
Well, let us
I
know
mean-
too, and we'll fucking blast your shit also.
Dope. Thank you. That's a hugest thing.
Yeah.
Cause I did relatively successful my first album. I had like 380K streams on Spotify, plus like another
Man's out
40K
here.
over everything. I mean, and still minimal, not even a scratch into where you should be, where I want to be. I want millions and
Right.
commercial success, but it's a start. And so I can't drop an album and have it not even get close to that. I gotta figure out the correct promotion platforms. You can pay for promotion, it works.
Mm-hmm.
You can also pay for bots, right? You can pay for fake
True.
streams, and
The
it's not-
business is like 80% of music, I'd say.
Yeah.
20% actually being creating craft. creating the arts, but like 80%, it's like a lot of your time goes into learning and like
trial and error,
business.
bro. Trial and making a spreadsheet. Like, all right, this
Yeah.
campaign worked. Like this campaign, I got this many clicks of it. That translated to 500 streams. Like, let's go. Or shit, like this, like Spotiflex was what I did, and that really worked. They threw me on like. And when you got a good song, bro, it's that much easier because then they're actually putting you on playlists and people are really actually listening to it, not skipping because your mix is shitty or it's not actually mastered. You can't be putting out music that's not mastered or and expect to get playlists. You definitely can be putting out music that's not mastered, but
True.
You're not getting playlisted. But
if we were back like on the SoundCloud wave where people weren't even really barely mixing their shit, that was a different time, but
I'm on that wave right now.
that's the most dopest, creativist spot to be at. Less pressure, pure artistic creativity.
So I don't give a fuck.
Yes, sir.
I kind of do, but
don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, the future's bright, man.
Who cares?
SKIB anywhere. Skib. I am Skib. I will be Skib forever. And
my man.
And I'm dope. I'm good. And
He's being good. He's out here on the
Gotta Be Good, man.
I'm being good. Clean Living Club, CLC.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming on, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much for having
GBG
me.
gang.
It's nice learning about you. Get that lefty hand shaking there.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. I had a blast. Keep tuning in. Keep doing this, man. You guys are driven. And
we're getting there. Working
I
on
appreciate the compliments, man. It feels good.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
All right. We out.